High power delegation. I'm all right. Wow.
We've been waiting for you. I have been crying for this moment. Now I know whom to drive this vehicle. I am very happy that through humility, the paramount chief and all the chiefs have come together to give us this honorable visit. I want to sincerely appreciate this.
Mr. Gaba has given us a very clear plan that you have for the district. He has given us a status position of currently what is happening. And I think we appreciate that. And therefore we know you people are on the right direction. And therefore we will work with you. You know, the channel of productivity, if it is done through the chiefs, then it will be effective because we have the grassroots up to the lowest level. And I think definitely any plans, government plans, any government projects, we will surely work with you.
The cultural institution, especially in the face of this region, has a lot of significance to improving people's lives and livelihoods, as well as Telo government efforts to uplift the standards of the people.
We just want to welcome you, but I'm pretty sure that we shall still make a formal engagement where with your invitation we shall be happy to engage with you and present to you an in-depth of what takes place in Lamwo District.
The potentials are there. There is a lot of opportunities. And while we come to look also for opportunities, we ensure that what is already on the ground is revived to ensure that production starts. Like irrigation scheme, we were there. And we found there were very simple structural problems that can be corrected.
I'm able to compare your leadership, the paramount chief, with the ours. The former paramount chief was actually not on the ground. And actually yours I would compare with the current new elect paramount chief, who is always on the ground. And that is very good. You have to be in touch with your subjects, the people that you lead, so that you're able to appreciate the challenges they're going through and how you can put your heads together and encourage them to mitigate some of those challenges. And that is the best way to go. And everybody really appreciates that. So once again, you're welcome.
But our intention really to, in general terms, look at the production, and then you are also in charge of marketing. So what are the potentials for marketing? And then finally, the other one is what other alternative options? Because we have had perennial or annual crops, we have had seasonal crops, but now the idea of government is really to move into something that is the production of items or food production that generates income. And that is where now the element of reducing the poverty level in the district.
One other purpose for this visit is to find out many stakeholders have been playing their role. Now we also think that as cultural institution we need to step in and tackle this whole matter of poverty, because it's quite disturbing and also humiliating that despite the fact that we have all the factors of production almost, we still live in poverty.
Issues of land. You get a project, it is well intentioned, And here what is common? Land wrangles. And you have allocative powers, you have all the say on land issues.
What strategies have other regions taken that we have not taken? Why are other sub-regions prospering, and for us, our development in terms of economic empowerment is going the downward trend?
Then the other challenge that we've had in production is stray animals. The other regions, even the region where I come from, this free range of everything is the one which has brought poverty. This type of practice contradicts with our laws on stray animals. We are saying on one side, let us produce all year through, because the other regions are producing both annual and perennial enterprises all year through. But for you, because the dry season is extended 8 months or 9 months, you are producing 3 out of 12 months. So which means it is the culture and you, the leaders, who are propagating and mobilizing communities for settlement agriculture. So the solution now is settlement in agriculture, and now change your narrative. Say, this land is for grazing, let us fence it. This land is for crop farming, no animal should stray there. Let this land be for perennial enterprises. Let this land be for annual enterprise. So the energy of the old people and progressive of the community is in perennial enterprises. So we must take a deliberate effort to gazette, put aside and allocate the land for perennial enterprise.
Maybe there are other ways you can advise us so that we can also get to the community and talk to community members so that if there are other ways, they adapt the new ways of doing things. We are also concerned about marketing of our produce.
Right now, I'm actually working on a proposal which we shall submit on 30th. And the markets we are proposing are markets, modern markets, that provide processing, that provide value addition, that looks at harnessing the entire value chain. We don't want farmers to produce and they are stranded with the produce. We want to quickly convert it to many products that we can market. And we look at market, both internal, external, and regional.
We've known that a lot of middlemen exploit our farmers. When it comes to harvesting period, they buy these products very cheaply, and in turn, the local person at the grassroots level labors a lot during the farming period, but what they get from the sale of the various produces cannot help them change their livelihood. Then we are saying, how can we together with your offices deal with such situations so that this manipulation can stop?
All the stores are in the bush, they are neglected, and they're also under your watchful eyes. Why? Because now the middlemen, will come straight to the garden. It is still your role as leaders to mobilize and stop put bylaws, cultural laws, and say when the harvest time comes, let everybody first put in the store. The stores are there.
What problems do you encounter with our communities?
Let me begin with the Rwot Collins. There are other also retrogressive practices, especially of hunting. Hunting predisposes all the lands, one, to bush burning. And bush burning does so many things. We have enterprises which we call lazy enterprises, like apiculture. Imagine if you have gazetted a place and you are doing beekeeping. And now, from the careless act of somebody hunting Oyo or hunting Anyeri, one Anyeri like this, and he burns trees, he burns crops, he burns cultural structures. All government and institutions work best through structure. And I want to appreciate that the cultural institutions manifested by all of you here are alive. They were alive, but not playing their rightful, dutiful roles. What are the roles of the cultural institution and the leaders? If you asked me, I would say your role is to mobilize the communities, your subjects, and orient them, hand them over to us, to embrace government programs.
Where can we exchange ideas and find ways to resolve some of those bottlenecks?
Let me share with you an experience from Telo, from the tea companies. They go and buy the green leaf, they bring to the factory. They don't pay you all the money. They give you market price at that time. Then they even it at the end of the year, and they give you lump sum money at the end of the year. And you also become owners. They are smallholder owners of those companies. To reduce monopoly, why can't the farmers be owners of these processing mills by giving shares? Why micro-scale irrigation? Is to de-risk factors of production and ensure there is all year production. The challenge we have here is extended periods of drought. We are now taking advantage, leveraging on renewable energy sources, solar energy, for irrigation. So that we stop lamenting on what we think are challenges. We turn these challenges into what? Opportunities.